What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Break It Down, where we get to speak with some amazing artists and musicians and hear the story behind the creative process that goes into making some of these incredible songs and music videos. Back with us again today is my man, Lord Willin. What's happening?
What's going on, bro? Thank you for having me on, man. It's an honor and a privilege, and much respect to you for doing the damn thing.
Thank you. To some of our listeners that may not know enough about you, let us know, how'd you get into the rap game? When did you first start recording music?
Okay. I mean, I've been into music ever since I can remember, long story short. Seriously pursuing it, I would say over 10 years ago, probably closer to 15, when I really started like trying to go to the studio, put songs together, start doing shows and, putting out. Back then, we were still pressing up CDs and mixtapes and stuff like that. So, it's been, I've been at it for a while.
You remember when you released your first song?
I mean, first song, man. It was probably definitely like 2005 or 6.
Okay.
My first solo mixtape, I guess I would say official or street official release was like 2007 or 8. So yeah, it was around that time.
No doubt. Okay. So seasoned vet, we'll say 15 years. Yeah. Awesome. Well, today I want to get into Stealth featuring Mdot. This is a Van Buren Boys collaboration between you and Mdot P.
Yes,
featuring
sir.
Mdot, produced by Johnny Slash and cuts by DJ LP2. So let's break it down.
Okay.
Why don't you let our listeners know about the Van Buren Boys?
All right. So shout out to my boy Mdot P. He's down in Florida these days, but
shout outs to Mdot P.
He's from Rhode Island, pretty much. I mean, he lived a couple other places, but I'll say he's from Rhode Island, so he's a 401 artist. We linked up through other mutual friends and started hanging out. We did a couple tracks, and then we're basically big fans of the show Seinfeld, and we used to joke around about how our lives kind of similar in some ways to the show, especially at that time. So anyway, we were just messing around, and the Van Buren Boys is if you've seen Seinfeld, you know about the Van Buren Boys. I don't have to go into all the details, but it just came out one day. I don't remember exactly how, but we were like, yo, let's call ourselves the Van Buren Boys and do a project. So we recorded an EP, which we put out a few years ago. You can get that now, all digital platforms. It's just called Van Buren Boys. And we recorded it in his basement, and then my man Vertigo over at Beatbox Studios mixed it. So we put that out. We did one video, Death by Burrito, which you can go see on YouTube. And then, we kind of, still friends, and we did, collaborating a little bit. And then back in the winter, Mdot had kind of taken a break from doing music, and he had hit me up, and actually he had come up to visit his family and all that, and he linked with Dot. So he's like, yo, we're gonna do a track, and he was like, yo, we're gonna get Mdot on it. And I was like, word up. I had known Mdot since back in the day doing shows with my old group. We were doing shows in Boston a lot, Rhode Island, and I always crossed paths with Mdot. And then we linked up. He came out to actually, we put him on a show we did, a Van Buren Boys show, the one and only show we did. That got shut down by the cops, by the way, but that's another story. And I hadn't seen Mdot in a long time. And I was like, yo, bro, we were rocking shows together 10 years ago. And we just, we started talking a little bit then. And then when Mdot came up to visit, him and Dot went to the studio where he recorded his verse for Stealth. So me and Dot started talking again and reconnected. And that's really how the song came together. I recorded my verse first when Mdot sent me the beat. And then I believe Mdot recorded his verse, and Dot recorded his verse last. He killed it. Shout out to Mdot. That's fam. That's one of the best dudes around. And I think the cuts were added later after everything was done.
That's what's up.
I hope that's good.
No, that's great. That's what we like to hear, is how these collaborations come about. Sometimes it's a verse that's been sitting there for years. Sometimes it's a beat that's been sitting there for years. How'd you link up with Johnny Slash and get this beat?
That's actually Meta P's dude. So he got the beat. Meta had actually sent me the beat, and I was like, yo, this beat is crazy. So I wrote to it immediately, and he was like, yo, let's do another Buren Boys track. And I was like, absolutely. And then, like I said, he was like, yo, I'm gonna get Mdot on it, because as you all know, or maybe you don't, but Meta and Mdot have been tight for a while. Meta went on tour with Mdot a few times overseas. And like I said, I had known Mdot, and I was like, yeah, let's make it happen. So that's really how the track came together.
And who sprinkled in the Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul dialogue?
I think that was Mdot's idea, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure, or it could have been Meta. That wasn't my idea. I'll say that much. Or maybe actually, that might have been already in the beat. Matter of fact, actually, okay. You know what? No, let me correct myself. That was in the beat already. So Johnny Slash put that in there. I'm assuming. I got the beat. The Breaking Bad sample was in there, but the Seinfeld samples came after. So I think that was done either by the DJ who did the cuts or Meta. Maybe that was Meta's idea.
Awesome. Well, the song is very hard. It's very raw. It's real hip hop. It's called Stealth, the Buren Boys, which is Lord Willin and Meta P featuring Mdot. And here's a little piece right now. Check it out.
You can go home today with your money and never do this again. But you took something that wasn't yours, and you sold it for a profit. You're now a criminal. Good one? Van Buren.
I got big trouble with the Van Buren Boys.
Death Wolf, illicit hypnosis, unending paranoia, employer neurosis. Trees left earth, birth the doom age. Sleep face down, learn from new sage. Cool rage, blue gauge and checkered pants. We let dope, like heroin from France. Argyle mask, dressed well for the robbery. I'm still a fucking goon, don't ever tell me probably. Feel this like sodomy, broom handle dismantle. Alien Buddha is what I'm trying to channel. I'm hotter than a flannel on a camel on solar panel. A thug bitch made a cold lead and out here lies a vandal. You're a sandal, a sweet smelling candle. I'm a pair of shit kickers on a convict named Randall. I'm the man like James Gandil. Feeny killed a genie, ain't no wishes coming true. You're through, Appletini.
Clown rappers, I'm bound to slate. So come now, get pissed on, shitted on. Bitch, please, you messing with some real OGs. Somebody better call security, it's about to be on. Clown rappers, I'm bound to slate.
And forget you slipping a foot in the split.
Was Stealth and my man Lord Willin's verse. That's the first verse on the song, first one you hear. Links in the description below. You can go check out the full song, which you should have it on your playlist wherever you listen to your music. So go check that out. Why don't you let our listeners know about your latest album that's out now and the project you're promoting?
All right, yeah. Against All Volume 1 is out now on all digital platforms. That's a collaborative EP that I did with John Salinas from Italy. Shout out to him. Check it out. We got a video called Waiting for the Rain that's out right now on YouTube. Go check that out. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. And stay tuned. There's a lot more music coming. That's just a little appetizer, I like to say.
Excellent. And Instagram's the best place to find you. What's the handle?
Yes, sir. At Lord Willin, one word, 357.
No doubt. At Lord Willin 357. Appreciate you stopping by again today, my friend. More episodes on the way. Thank you, sir. And all our listeners out there, you got it, my man. Anytime. We'll see you all again on the next one. Peace.
All right. Peace.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Break It Down. Subscribe to us on YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, or wherever you get your podcast. If there's a song or video you want us to break down with an artist, hit us up on social media at Own Lane Music, or hit the artist up directly and mention our show. Maybe we can talk to him. That's it, everyone. Peace out.